In the dark uniforms, the maroon uniforms, taking on the Christ the King 8th grade boys squad. And winner, well, you move on into the tournament. Loser, it's a one and done, you're out. So this should be a good contest. As Sanborn, number 13, will be jumping center for Christ the King against Gintoff. Jared Gintoff, number 21 for Proctor. That's going to be Patrick O'Rourke with the basketball. He'll just work it back between circles. Bill O'Rourke, of course, is the head coach at Christ the King, and he'll be watching yet another child play. He's had all of them come through here. And they've all been great players. Patrick, no exception. It's going to be Proctor with the basketball on their first offensive touch. They're going to, Gintoff have the basketball. He's going to wheel to the hole, take it, and partially block. I believe Sanborn got a piece of it. Fabian will go to the floor. And 15, Fabian in gold will tie up Gintoff, number 21. Now, I'm hoping this is a good matchup today. I've seen a lot of blowouts at the tournament in these early days. As Connell will take the ball out of bounds, and he had a man wide open. Almost surprised him with the pass. Again, they're going to come off to Gintoff, number 21. Sanborn had a piece of it. Robertello on the defense, 0-0, and they're going to bring the ball back around and be caught by Miles. Miles will bring it off to Gintoff. Proctor and Christ the King, 8th grade boys. And boy, from the backside, O'Rourke just took the ball away. Up ahead to Fabian, he'll wheel and get the job done. Fabian with the basket. Petrini, the point guard, number 13. So Petrini will be matched up against O'Rourke. They'll come off to Gintoff now. He'll just scramble over there, pick up the basketball. They get that far away from him. And that's going to be a bucket for Proctor. Petrini with the basket, and it'll be a 2-2 ball game. 4:41 left in this first quarter of play, 6-minute quarters, in case you're curious. And yeah, there's overtime, lots of it. They're tied. We play to have a winner. Petrini up ahead, and boy, Sanborn just used those big arms and his long arms and skied through the ball. He'll call O'Rourke back, the point guard, to get the basketball now, and he'll set the table for the offense. O'Rourke stops, pops, won't drop. Rebound Gintoff, and he's in a crowd, and now he's made some space, and the pass will come off to Petrini. So Petrini, no pressure in the backcourt, will just walk it up over the timeline and give it off to Gintoff. There's the ball down inside. Oh, nice play. They just didn't convert. That was number 23, Miles. As O'Rourke got down inside the free throw line. Dished it back to Perry, and Perry with a little soft jumper will make it 4-2 Christ the King. Petrini will snap the pass off, and Gintoff and Petrini seem to have good chemistry together. And but I tell you, I like the way that Gintoff followed his shot up. Went off Robertello, and they'll go out of bounds to Proctor. John Connell will have to wait for a second as they bring a substitution in. It's going to be Jared Tomlinson. So Tomlinson coming in for Miles for Proctor. Hope you've enjoyed all the tournament action from the Christ the King gym. Petrini with the catch will work between circles. O'Rourke, they've seen a defensive posture against him. And they're going to play a little toss and catch at the top of the arc and be patient offensively. And that's a good philosophy. I've watched this Christ the King squad play many times throughout the years, and an up-tempo game really doesn't hurt them. It really helps them, actually. It's more to their style. Proctor, I gotta be honest with you, I haven't seen the squad play as a unit yet, so the fact that they're being patient on a half-court offensive set tells me that they're very comfortable with that, and that seems to be their game plan. 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Sanborn, again with those long arms, will make the steal, and boy, no foul called. Holy crap. He made the basket, and I don't know how he didn't get fouled. There's letting contact go, but then there's driving him to the floor after the point. Whoa. And that's a hard bounce pass to handle. It goes down inside of number 31, Tomlinson. He'll make the nice grab, but then he was tied up. Jack Foley, number 5, coming in the basketball game. He's going to replace David Perry. And this is a Christ the King change. So Foley, a very, very smart player out there for Christ the King, wearing number 5. O'Rourke, Petrini sealed him off. And Gintoff called for the foul. And now the referee, Dick Daly, talking to him about the animation or the emotion after the call. It's an emotional game. And Gintoff's going to sit down. Coach Connell taking him out and giving him a breather. 25 coming in and taking a spot with Keith Piontek. There's the lob to catch. Fabian chased it down, puts it up a little strong. A lot of muscle there, and he overshot the basket. O'Rourke will chase down the loose ball. 6-2 Christ the King 8th grade with the lead. On the drive, again, no offense, no defensive foul. Contact will let go. O'Rourke will shake his head, dribble it back out, and restart the offense. That's just a real veteran player, and he's only a 7th grader. O'Rourke up, and no. Rebound kept alive by Sanborn. He'll go to Foley. Foley snaps the pass off between circles to O'Rourke. He'll go to Robertello. Robertello with the ball fake, the drive, and trying to bank it off the glass. A little bit hard. Petrini into the front court. So, Proctor bent but didn't break their defensively. They gave up some second and third chances, but never really gave up any points. And Connell will give the ball all the way back to the 25 Piontek. Well, Piontek wants some help. Gets some. That's going to be Connell with the basketball. They're going to swing it down inside. Petrini going to get fouled. Yeah, late whistle, but it is a foul. Fabian called for the foul. On the floor, it's going to be out of bounds on the baseline to Proctor. They have a sub coming in, Miles. Chris Miles for Proctor coming back in the ball game. He's going to replace Tomlinson, number 31. And Connell will be handed the basketball. He'll put it into play, or try to. Stolen away by O'Rourke. Just such anticipation by O'Rourke. He's a very crafty player, too. He kind of hid that, knowing where he was going to go, but he didn't overcommit early, so they wouldn't throw the ball there. Foley open, and he started to penetrate. He gave the ball back. It's going to be Sanborn. But Fabian on the move, he got it. Fabian came off the top of the key on the screen. Yeah, we have a Proctor timeout, 8-2, and I like this timeout taken by Coach Connell because, yeah, you don't want to get a big run. You want to get swamped early. You don't want to be behind by 15 points at the end of one quarter. It's 8-2 right now. And for Proctor, I can tell you they have on their roster number 5, Travis Nassau, number 13, Ryan Petrini, number 14, Anthony Galarno, 15 is Hunter Paquette, John Connell is number 20, Jared Gintoff is 21, Chris Miles 23, Chris Klein 24, Keith Piontek is 25, Jacob Tomlinson 31, and Cody Landon 32. That's the Proctor squad in its entirety, and I'll do the Christ the King roster for you at the next timeout, or the next break in the action. And again, I think that's a good timeout. You're only down 6, but you don't want to become 12 or 15 points because it can happen real fast. Again, the referees all volunteer basis. And of course, the Christ the King committee like to thank them for all their efforts. And they just need somebody in the Proctor uniform to take the ball out of bounds. And it's be Landon, Cody Landon, that'll take the ball out of bounds. He'll bring it in to Petrini. Petrini will be picked up by O'Rourke. That's been the matchup at the point guard position. And Robertello almost got the ball away from Miles. Turnaround jump shot, air ball, Sanborn with the rebound. That was taken by Piontek. And again, 1 minute to go in the first quarter play. You don't want to give up a big burst here. And he'll leave it short. Nice drive along the baseline by O'Rourke. Didn't get the finish. And Miles with a good catch along the inline. And then again, there's O'Rourke right in the passing lane. Got the steal. He's going to push the ball up and got it this time. Pat won't miss too many of those. So it goes 10-2 now. Petrini gives it off to Landon. Landon will hold it just outside the elbow, and he was looking for somebody to cut down the paint. Nobody moved, so he brought it back up top to Petrini. Petrini open, and I'll tell you, it was a nice drive. He just kind of didn't get a lot of juice on the ball. And 20 seconds to go, you can see O'Rourke take a glance over to Coach O'Rourke. They'll run the play now. Down to Sanborn, there's the catch. Oh, nice job. But look at that ball movement. And all twine for O'Rourke. They played it inside, outside, built a little triangle. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will be the 12-2 Christ the King 8th grade over Proctor in the tournament held at Christ the King School on Munger Vision. Well, again, Proctor only down by 10, but they want to come out and have a strong start to the second quarter. That's Connell with the basketball, and Connell looking and finding Petrini. Petrini played that first quarter. I think he played every minute of the first quarter, and We have a new body out there. Number 24 is Klein, Chris Klein. And that's batted around, and Sanborn had it, lost it. Sanborn's got it again, and he'll give it back to O'Rourke. Sanborn playing a real solid first half here for Christ the King. O'Rourke on the drive, kicked it back to Perry. He elected not to take the shot, and he'll bring it back to the lefty Sanborn. That's a 3-ball by O'Rourke. No. Rebounds. Fabian got a piece of it, couldn't control it. Miles with the basketball. Miles, gotta be careful. Foley came up behind him, and Foley will make the steal and save the ball to Fabian. He'll hand it back to O'Rourke. Jack Foley with a big defensive play for Christ the King. Sanborn, there's the screen and roll. Perry up and no. I love the play though. The simplicity of the play, but it works so well. It's really how you execute. It can be a simple, it doesn't have to be a complicated play to work. Simpler the better. Swish for O'Rourke. The defense never challenged, never came out to extend themselves on him, and he just took the shot, 14-2, well within his range. I'm not sure if O'Rourke doesn't have an endless range, to be honest with you. Klein to Miles. To Connell, and boy, you want to snap the pass off to Petrini, and look at that. Sam, oh, that's Fabian. Big Sam down there slapping the ball around. So the ball will go on the baseline, out of bounds to Proctor. And again, they wanted Petrini, and O'Rourke there knocked the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with Proctor. You're watching the Peter DuPoy Memorial Tournament. Proctor in the maroon uniforms taking on Christ the King, 8th grade in the gold. Oh, and Sanborn, just great anticipation. I tell you, he not only is a good athlete, he's a smart kid too. Foley with the open look, the shot, swish for Foley. Jack Flash Foley with his first bucket. 16-2, and they need to run quick because they can get away from you real fast. Gintoff and Fabian meet on the baseline. Got travel on Fabian. He was doing some dancing down there. Made the steal, but did travel. Good play by Fabian. And we're going to have a Proctor timeout. Now I'll stay with the Christ the King squad. I wanted to sit in position here so I can go through the roster. Bill O'Rourke is the head coach. Ron Fabian's the assistant. And they have 00 Mike Robertello in their lineup. They have Pat O'Rourke wearing number 3, and wearing number 4 is Nick and Agnes. Jack Foley is 5, Greg Mercier is 11, Matt Sanborn 13, Sam Fabian 15, Juan Rojas wears 21, wearing 23 is Alex Fair, Dave Anderson 25, David Perry 33, and Pablo Trevino is number 35. And that is the Christ the King roster for the 2008 Peter DuPoy Tournament. Timeout used by Proctor. Klein will take the ball out of bounds. To Miles and foul. Bennett from behind. Shots should be coming. Fabian called for the foul, and I don't know how there can't be shots. I just need to see Miles head to the line. Yeah. I don't know. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Okay. Klein will get it into Petrini. And a fiat from Robertello out of bounds. So Klein again with Foley on the ball defensively. And Gintoff will get the ball out to Petrini. Gintoff started off real strong, set down for a while, and he'll go up with the jump shot. No, around the rim and out. Loose ball fought for. Gintoff will get it, and he'll start things over again for Proctor, and he'll bring the pass back to Petrini. Robertello with a good foot movement defensively. The shot from the corner is all twined for Gintoff. Boy, they need somebody to get hot real quick. They have 3:28 to go in the half. Jack Foley now at the point. He'll cross over, and he's working against Klein out there. Good matchup of a couple quick people. Robertello with the basketball. Robertello will roll to the elbow, and nice bounce pass inside to Sanborn, and he got it. Good job. Christ the King, patience, real patient offensive set. 18-4 the score. Gintoff wanted to penetrate against Sanborn. Sanborn would have none of that, sealed him off. And Petrini and Foley almost came up with a steal. Petrini pull it back out between circles. He'll call the play out, and he'll just recycle the offense now. Miles came to the top of the arc to make the grab, and that's Fabian on him defensively. Over to Gintoff. Sanborn and Gintoff. That's a good matchup right there. See the few dribbles, and there's a steal by Sanborn, and he will. Boy, how's that not a foul? That's amazing. I mean, I'm not trying to criticize, but that is a foul. Gintoff with the basketball. He'll go down to Klein. Klein looking inside. Nothing happening so far. And a good help defense by Sanborn came down and took away the lane to the basket. Gintoff will go up and tough shot. Oh, what a tough shot by Gintoff. Whoa. 18-6, down just a dozen. They need to finish this last minute 52 strong. Proctor. Petrini with the rebound. He'll bring the ball down the floor himself. There was no chance for an outlet for a break there. This guy's getting up back in good transitional defense. Miles came out to meet the pass. Fabian followed him right out. See Fabian all over him defensively. That is good, tight defense. Gintoff, nope, lined it up and couldn't knock it down. The ball will go to the bleacher area, out of play. Yeah, they're just going to hand the ball off as Thayer 23 is coming to the ball game for Christ the King, along with Agnes number 4, and I'm looking. I think that's the only change. Oh, and O'Rourke 3 has come back in the basketball game. O'Rourke threw a lot of traffic, can get the shot and drop. Connell with the basketball. O'Rourke came out of nowhere. I don't know where he was. He stole the ball, his pass over, and no. Sanborn fouled, count it. It'll be Connell for the foul. Sanborn going to the line, trying to complete the three-point play. Okay, so Sanborn with a 20-6 score. Looks, and the lefty, no. Connell to the basketball, and again, that's a tough pass. Boy, he was looking to thread the needle to Nassau, Travis Nassau, number 5, and they would have been absolutely perfect to get it there. It almost was, but he will go out of bounds, out of play. O'Rourke works off the screen set by Agnes, and nope, the finger roll won't drop. That's Agnes with the rebound. Will go back to Thayer, now to O'Rourke. And the clock down to 47 seconds to go in the half, and Sanborn kicked out on the wing, got the basketball against Gintoff. There's the cut by Agnes, hard off the glass. Rebound Robertello. He'll wheel, no good, gives his own rebound. Yes, Robertello. Oh, just good, staying with it right there. Just good hard work by Robertello. Gintoff, he's been the offense here in his first half. Connell up, Connell, no. A little bit off the mark, and Thayer with the rebound looking for the outlet. We'll get it to O'Rourke, 17 seconds in the second quarter. 22-6, Christ the King, 8th grade with the lead over Proctor. Oh, great slide along the baseline and the finish. Well, I tell you too, he's left-handed, so that's an advantage on that slide for him. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That's the buzzer, that's the half. Christ the King enjoying an 18-point lead over Proctor on Munger Vision. You can see it's going to be Christ the King basketball to start off this third quarter, and it's stating the obvious. That's all an announcing game is. Proctor needs to make a statement early and often here in this half. They're down by a lot to a very strong team. Petrini with the basketball off the missed shots, 24-6. Proctor down 18 points. That's what I mean. They need to come out of this and get that lead down to around 10 or 12 points going into the fourth quarter. Gintoff up, got it. He's looked good. He's looked real good out there for Proctor. I like the fact he's just a pure shooter. So Gintoff, I believe he has 68 points. Sanborn with the basketball, and it's just been tough because there've been so many good matchups. They're looking to go down inside to Perry, and the ball taken away by Connell. He'll give it off to Petrini. But what happened, like I said, Christ the King presents so many tough matchups for you defensively. Sanborn, Perry, O'Rourke, and going to have a foul called on Sanborn on Gintoff's drive. And 2 shots coming up for Gintoff. And again, this, you know, you can come back and look at like 2 or 3 baskets here the opening 3 minutes, and close the gap to 10, 12 points. And that changes the whole complexion of confidence and strategy. But we'll see what unfolds here and what the coaches talked about, what discussed. I mean, it's hard in a 6-minute halftime to make a lot of changes with 7th graders. Gintafel missed that one. It's okay. He's got another chance here. Salvage 1 or 2. That'll be up, and will it drop? No. Ball will come out to Robertello. He'll spin away from the pressure and find O'Rourke. One of the keys here is to not let O'Rourke bring the ball down below the arc so freely. That's another key. He's just killing you inside, he'll kill you outside. He's just a dynamite player. Stolen by Sanborn. The press was effective. Sanborn to Robertello to the bucket. Around and around, it won't drop. And the ball last touch, I believe, by O'Rourke. And no, it was not. It was last touch by Connell. It's going to be Christ King basketball. There's the catch by Sanborn. He'll go to Perry. He'll up fake. Yeah, he was trying to find space to get a shot off. And O'Rourke, I don't know if that was blocked or ended up in Perry's hands on purpose, but they'll pull it out now. There is no shot clock to worry about. 3 ball, got it. Okay, you've seen O'Rourke just take him on the drive to the hole and make a basket. You saw him stand outside the arc and drain it for 3. What do you do? How do you protect against that? But O'Rourke just got hammered into the floor. Gets right back up. Perry with the basketball and Sanborn up ahead to Fabian. He'll put it on the floor once and count it. Sam the man Fabian with the bucket. Coach O'Rourke with encouraging words and a little wisdom and sends Fabian back to the line. He's trying to complete the 3-point play and make it again, the lead's ballooned up to 30-8, and it happens real fast with good teams like Christ King. And get away from you real quick. Well, Sam must have used all his juice up celebrating the basket because he didn't reach the rim. That's a violation. And the ball will come over. Christ King with a whole new look out there defensively. They got almost like a zone, a 2-1-2 zone being played, full court press. They all had their hands up and waving, and it was kind of eerie looking. Would have scared the heck out of me if I was an offensive player bringing the ball down. Petrini and Proctor, they need to run. They need to run now, too. Gintop will spin, fire, and tell you, that's a great offensive move for a 7th grader. Or 8th grader, I'm sorry. To O'Rourke, after all the scrambling stunt, it'll be Proctor getting back on defense. O'Rourke all the way through, double clutches, didn't get the finish, ball batted around. Fabian up, and got it, Fabian! Doing some excavation work down inside, carved out a spot for him. Oh, we got a whistle and a timeout called by Proctor. So they are looking at a 32-8 deficit against Christ King in the 3rd quarter. Okay, what you missed was quite a bit of the 3rd quarter. I had some head cleaning to do on my camcorder, and it's 38-8 now. Jack Foley made a basket. You missed that. It's 38-8. Christ King with the lead. Hopefully, I was able to salvage some of the tape, some of the game, but in any event, Robertello with the basketball, and he'll bring it down for Christ King, and he'll bring the ball back to Foley. Foley running the point right now, and he'll cross over. Kick the ball back out to Thayer. He'll put it up and swish it. Thayer with the basket. 40-8 at the break between the 3rd and 4th quarter. Christ King in the lead, looking to go further into the tournament, 2008. Robinson's going to bring the ball out of bounds for Proctor. He's going to be joined out there by Nassau, number 5, and Klein, number 24. He'll bring the ball all the way over, and Tomlinson will let it fly. No, he had a good look at the basket, got his own rebounds on the floor, and we'll have, oh yeah, we got a new player out there. Juan Rojas, who had the rebound, number 21. And that's Thayer on the turn, it'll go on the bounce. Fabian tried to save it, and it'll be gold basketball. So Thayer right in front of the scorer's table. We'll get the ball into Foley. Foley looks like he's going to work the offense here and set it up for him. Nassau was picked off on the screen. Thayer got down inside and traveled. Now, he knew what he wanted to do with the ball. He just traveled, and the ball will go over to Proctor, and it'll be Tomlinson taking the ball out of bounds. He's got number 24 back there, Chris Klein, with him. And he'll go on that side. There's a running one-hander up and in by Travis Nassau, what a shot by Nassau. Oh, man. There, penetrated, gave the ball off to Rojas. And there's the bucket put back up. I think it was Agnes that got the basket. 42-10 now, and Christ the King just 5 minutes away from moving deeper into their own tournament. Playing looking down inside, wanted to get an entry pass down. There was really nowhere to get the ball off, and that will be Tomlinson touching it in the backcourt. It'll be a violation. Yeah, so Foley will go to the far side. Jack Foley, number 5, and he'll get set. He's looking for Thayer, and he finds Alec Thayer open. On the run to Agnes to the bucket. No, Agnes with the rebound will turn, and I like that. Agnes aggressive on the boards. Makes it 44-10. Again, that was Tomlinson to Klein, and he'll have Fabian on him, and Fabian just smothered him. Fabian tipped the ball. And Piontek also out there, number 25 for Proctor. That'll be over the top of the basket. Long rebound picked up by Tomlinson, and that's going to be blocked, and it should be Proctor basketball, and that's what they're going to have. They're going to have Klein looking to the coach, getting the play call. And first of all, we have a substitution coming in. Number 14 is Anthony Galarno. So Galarno coming in for Paquette. Hunter Paquette was number 15 in there for Proctor. Galarno caught, shot, missed. Nice inbounds play, though. I like that inbounds play. It's a quick hitter. Foley waits for the screen by Agnes. He wants him to roll, and he rolled a little bit late. He got the ball, and offensive foul called on Agnes. Will be side out to Proctor. So the Proctor Phantoms, again, never really recovered from that opening quarter when they fell behind by a lot. And the press is very effective in the up-tempo style of basketball. There's going to be a lot of interesting matchups as the tournament goes along. Rojas almost got the steal. Yeah, they're going to go red ball, and Rojas with a little emotional outburst at the end, smashing the ball to the floor. Could have easily been spoken to or teed up. And there had the steal, and I think we're going to have, he's going to be called for the foul also. Got the steal, got the foul, and the ball will be, yeah, Proctor basketball. They need it side out. We'll have it right in front of the scorers table. It'll be Chris Klein with it. And Klein doesn't need a, yeah, they were looking for a press break, and they didn't need to set a play up. Nobody was guarding them. Been a lot of promise on this Proctor team. I mean, you got to remember too that they're playing a very good opponent in Christ the King, but Proctor's 7th, 8th grade combination here is it's a good-looking squad. Got a double dribble called on Tomlinson. Hey, another day might bring another different fortune of fate here if they were to play it another day. But today, this is Christ the King's Day right now, as Robertello will stand at midcourt, and he'll, I think Densmore wants the ball. Yeah. There we go. Now we're all on the same page. Robertello wants to travel. He was waiting for the trailer to come up, and Agnes, as we're down to 3:32 left on the evening here at Christ King Gym. You see Klein and Nassau working the backcourt. Robertello at the top of the defense, making a good play, slapping the ball out of bounds. Waking up the clock keeper here. It's Tomlinson. And boy, they better get it together on who's going to pick up the basketball. There's a steal by Rojas, and boy, they kind of let that go. I think he carried the basketball, but here we come down the other end of the floor, and on the run, the gun, Nassau! 2 for 2 from that same type of, oh, give him some high fives, absolutely. They might have just found their offensive weapon. Foley tried to wrap the pass around, and we got a jump ball. The gold basketball. So Nassau bringing the crowd to their feet here. A couple running one-handers. Oh yeah, you'll remember, not the blowout, but the fact that he made some wicked shots. Excited me, man. I see that thing go off the glass and in twice. Fair with the catch, the shot off the mark. Gintoff with the ball. He'll go to Petrini to Gintoff, no good. The only thing I got to say about Gintoff, he has to follow his shots up. He shoots and then runs down the court. Why, it's still a neutral ball. Robertello with the foul, and the ball will go on the baseline out of bounds to Landon. So Landon looking to get the ball in play. Actually, he's waiting for the referee to come out and make the touch up, and then we'll get the ball into play. Nice catch by Gintoff. Pass was low. That's Rojas on him defensively. Gintoff will fade. Fire. Got it. I think Gintoff's got 10 points now. And they haven't been easy buckets. They've been artistic, actually. Foley with the catch on the run, and he's going to work around the screen. He's got 4 points in the basketball game. He'll come back to Thayer, and Thayer will call the play out. He'll pull the basketball up between circles. Robertello. The Thayer off the mark. Perry had a hand on it, couldn't get a good grip on it. Miles with the basketball will come up to Gintoff. Up to the hole, no foul called, contact let go, and now Robertello with the basketball. Boy, he's on a traffic jam. He'll give it up on the wing to Perry, and swish for Perry. David the Fridge Perry, they like to call him, with the bucket, 46-14. Petrini, number 13, good-looking point guard. Came down with the basketball, gave it to Gintoff, down to Landon, down inside to Miles. Good play, really good play, well executed. They just didn't make the basket. It's going to end up in Foley's hands after all that deflection, and Foley will cross the timeline. Foley will work between circles, and again, keep the dribble alive. He does that very well. Now he'll have Robertello go up. Ball is jammed, and here comes Petrini. And again, there they go. Finally a foul. Thayer will be called for the foul, and Petrini will be heading to the line. So Petrini's first shot will be a little bit short off the front of the rim. He'll get a second opportunity. Checking in for Proctor will be Hunter Paquette, number 15. He's coming in for Gintoff. Again, Gintoff, I believe, in double digits at 10 points for the ball game. And Petrini on his second attempt here, trying to save one of these free throws. No. Rebound will come down to Rojas. He'll go to Robertello, and 36 seconds to go in the basketball game. And Christ King obviously is going to move on in the tournament. Again, like I said, early in the season for these two schools, a lot of basketball left to play. And they'll run the weave up top. Thayer will hold the ball, come off to Robertello. He'll line it up and not be able to knock it down. Thayer, got it. Nice job going to the boards by Thayer. 15 seconds, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Proctor, down 48-14 with 15 seconds to go in the basketball game. You might say, now why did he call a timeout with just 13.9 seconds down by 34? Because he wants to set up a play, he wants to execute a certain play in a game condition, so when it comes down to a tight game, they could run it. He wanted to execute in game conditions. Very, very good timeout taken. Very well executed play, actually, just to get the basket. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Robertello to Perry to the bucket, and that's the ball game. Christ King will win it, 48-14 in the 8th grade bracket. And I hope you've enjoyed the tournament action from the Peter Du Bois Tournament on Munger Vision on Channel 15.